Good morning, new 1%. It's Satoshi Boomin coming at you with another video. And guys, if you have not already, I'm going to need you to punch that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a Satoshi Boomin video. We get these videos every single day without fail, guys. Before we get into the show, I'd like to give a shout out to my wonderful and amazing Patreon subscribers, Sean D, AJ, Bread Garlic House, Mac Harris, and Sergio. Thank you so much for your wonderful unerring support. I really appreciate you guys. I got my hot tea and honey locked and loaded, ready to go. Let's get the show started. I hope you enjoy it. Looking at the charts here at the 7-day, not much really to talk about, guys. Not going to spend too much time on the charts here. You guys already know how I feel, and I'm feeling bullish, baby. Let's move on to the first story of the day. Shout out to my boy Ron Dalton. Shout out to Crypto Chase. It's a new day in VET price. Took a dive along with the rest of the market, sitting at around 0.019. However, the VTHO burn rate is growing at a peak level again, and that's what we want to see. Yesterday was 3.5 million VTHO burn, and today we are already at 2.93. I looked this up a couple hours ago, so we are well above the 3 million mark. Shout out to VeChain. The VTHO burn is still doing what it is supposed to be doing. We're still on the right track. Price action will come in the future. That's why it's called investing, guys. Not going to spend too much time on this slide here. Going to try to keep these videos short for you because I love you. Let's move on. All right, guys. I'm going to give you what you want right here in the front of the video because I love you. VeChain and the University of Oxford jointly propose an evaluation framework for blockchain consensus protocols. You heard that right. VeChain and Oxford University have a research partnership together. We are doing the skip to Malou dance indeed, and our coin purses shall be hefty in the future. In an effort to support the blockchain industry as a whole, VeChain and the Mathematical Institute at Oxford University have been working together to close partners to carry out research and provide independent scientific advice. This is extremely bullish news, extremely exciting news. We're working with major universities, guys. Adoption is coming, adoption is here. Considering the pivotal role of consensus protocols in blockchain systems, University of Oxford and the V research team jointly published a technical paper titled Alpha Block, an evolution framework in blockchain consensus protocols. I will definitely leave that link in the description below for you. For the evaluation of blockchain consensus protocols, the overall performance of the Byzantine fault-tolerant consensus and the Nakamoto consensus is compared to the Alpha Block framework. Now, that's just basically a bunch of, technical computer science jargon for the security systems of the consensus protocols at hand. I believe the Nakamoto and the Byzantine fault tolerances are for, suppressing double spending attacks. If I'm not too mistaken, I'm not a data scientist, but I think that's what that is. So we're gonna take a look at a little bit of this, but it's mostly for the devs and people who are interested in computer science. But still, this is still bullish, guys. We want research partnerships with everyone. We want the more exposure we can get, the more. And you know what? Another thing about this is we could probably siphon a few people from, these major universities to come work with VeChain. And that's only better and more bullish for our system as a whole. Better developers equals a better product. And we all know that VeChain toolchain is one of the greatest blockchain blockchain as a service solutions on the planet. Why not make it even better? An industrial level framework for blockchain consensus evaluation. There are countless blockchain consensus designs in the industry today. While the security of certain designs can be analyzed theoretically, there is no established way to objectively evaluate the real performance of a particular design consensus. This causes a significant problem in the adoption efforts for blockchain industry. This joint research was aimed to provide a framework for the evaluation of blockchain consensus performance. The proposed framework will be a powerful tool for both the blockchain industry and the academic world to quantify the performance of a particular consensus algorithm under different algorithmic settings and network conditions. With VeChain and the Mathematical Institute of the University of Oxford's Alpha Block, blockchain practitioners will be able to try and test their consensus designs without actually implementing it. Guys, this is extremely bullish. I will leave this in the link in the description for you. Go ahead and take a look at this. You don't want to miss it. It's a great read. Shout out to VeChain. Shout out to Oxford University. We booming, guys. I mean, I've seen all over, my comments and Twitter about how the price isn't moving. Guys, we basically went up 200% like last month. Like, if you guys would, not all of you, I know my subscribers are a bit smarter than that, but if you're new to the crypto space, guys, you cannot expect your coin to go up every day. Like, if you do, you're going to be on a lot of stress. All right? Like, these are investments. The markets are irrational. If you believe in a project, invest in it and hodl. Okay? Moving on. All right, so this is actually, shout out to Boosted Yoda, man. This always with that heat, always with that fire, every day. Foodgates runs on VeChain, connecting European producers and buyers to Chinese producers and buyers. Every step is verified and tracked on the VeChain blockchain. You already know it. Now, I wanted to take a look at this. I don't think I've showcased Foodgates on this channel before, but this here is extremely interesting. Let's take a look here. I hope you can hear it. If not, there are subtitles at the bottom. Let's take a look at this short video.
Lack of local contacts and prior selling experience in China turn it into an administrative nightmare. Find clients, export, and start selling in China. And meet Zhang Wei, Chinese professional buyer who is keen to buy products like Zhang, but struggles to find verified sellers of high-quality products that meet compliance regulations. That's where Foodgates comes in. A unique digital platform that lets foreign F&B producers connect with Chinese professional buyers simply and quickly. This B2B marketplace enables both to seize new opportunities while meeting Chinese regulations. With direct access to Chinese markets, European producers can now fully digitize and promote their products to Chinese professional buyers to new markets and have them ready to import in just 6 days while avoiding resorting to unnecessary intermediaries. Similarly, Chinese buyers can now source and trade an extended catalog of ready-to-import European products whose quality and traceability are certified by internal audits and blockchain technology, enabling you to have a direct access to already digitized, ready-to-import products while cutting down unnecessary intermediaries. In addition, Foodgates also ensures the logistics end-to-end. Foodgates, we transform your market relations.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. VeChain connecting the world. I mean, everything will be powered on VeChain, and no one will even know it. That is Sunny Lou's vision, and that is an investor's dream. Hopefully that can occur. We need to keep VeChain accountable. We need to keep ourselves accountable. And, yeah, we're on this journey together, guys. Shout out to Foodgates. Shout out to VeChain. Shout out to China. Shout out to America, European. Shout out to Boosted Yoda as well for digging this up. Moving on, guys. Hope you like the shorter video formats. I've been trying to keep the rants to a minimum. Just trying to get the news out there and interesting stuff. But taking a look at this, I thought this was pretty dope. Same thing with I'm Two Piece. Shout out to him on Reddit. VeChain is the 5th most talked about cryptocurrency on Twitter, even more than XRP. Oh my goodness, the redheaded stepchild XRP, even more than that. Well, nope, XRP is fourth. Sorry. So we can see XRP is fourth, and VeChain is fifth. I don't know what SXP is, but yeah. I mean, the VeChain family is holding strong. We're evangelizing well. And again, it's about keeping VeChain accountable and making sure that we're doing our own research, staying up on things, and making sure that, we're headed in the right direction, which I'm sure we are. So we are the fifth most talked about crypto on Twitter. This is good. Once newbies come in, they're going to be like, what coin should I buy? Most newbies go to XRP. And then when they learn that it's not going to 589, they seek other options. Hopefully they can come on over to the VeChain side. The VeChain family will welcome them with open arms. So, all right, guys. Last story of the day here. This is Vulcanverse. I love Vulcanverse, guys. I think that this is going to be an amazing game here. So if you don't know, Vulcanverse is creating Vulcan World. Vulcan Forged is creating a game called Vulcanverse. And this is basically kind of like Decentraland, where you can buy plots of land, buy things, and trade them on the market using NFTs. So make sure you're following them on Twitter. Here's some 10 essential things that you need to know. Make sure you're following these guys on Twitter. The world is big. It is 2 by 2 kilometers. Now, I'm an American, so I don't know what a kilometer is, but it looks big. So, that's embarrassing, but whatever. So 2 by 2 kilometers with 1 square representing a meter divided by 4 quadrants. The land of Hades, that's the underworld. The land of Arcadia, the grasslands. The mountains, the land of Ura, the mountains, and the land of Pathme, the deserts. So this is how it's going to be broken down. We're going to move down the lore. We talked about the lore a little bit last week. A land without history, characters, and background is like a story, and stories is like a lake without water, empty and dry. That's why we've enlisted some of the biggest names in fantasy and choose your own adventure books. Vulcanverse is not just a world, but an immersive world of fantasy where every element, piece of land, and Vulcanite has its own piece of lore attached. We have written and linked about who will be writing the lore in Vulcanverse here. Go ahead and click that link and take a look. There's no cryptocurrency tokens. These are non-fungible tokens, but you don't have to purchase a separate token. They're using fee delegation with VeChain, which allows users to send transactions without personally paying for gas fees. What this means is that all blockchain trading and smart contract operations will be sponsored. Our end to give users the best gameplay experience possible. And those who wish to sacrifice to the Vulcan gods, which is in effect leveling up their land by burning VTHO, they can do so in fiat currency while blockchain operations are taken care of on their end. No laggy web access. It's a full standalone application. In gaming, talk about a little bit about the game down here. These are some of the items that you can win. That is nightmare fuel. If I seen that, I'm burning down the whole house. Pretty awesome though. You can sacrifice VTHO to level up your land, and then Vulcanverse also opens up the Vulcan market where you can buy NFTs. Pre-built interactivity and smart contracts. There are 2 things we've learned from other virtual worlds. Users are lazy. Second of all, users are not devs. Thus, we will have many pre-built elements and interactivity functions for users to implement at the click of a button. Nice. And community partners at Xnode benefits. This isn't relevant now because the snapshot was taken yesterday, but if you were at Xnode, you could receive, I think, some free VIMs. So yeah, Shout out to Vulcan Forge. I thought this was awesome. I cannot wait till the full release version comes out. Definitely go to play it, dig around in there. A couple months ago, I took a look at the website. I think it was like Vulcanverse.io. I think it was beta. There was really nothing on there. Maybe I went to the dev site, but I can't wait till the non-dev site comes out and I could, check out this world they've built. Shout out to Vulcan Forged for creating such an exciting project. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the show here. We're not done quite yet, but it's 1,365 days, 10 hours, and 26 minutes to the next Bitcoin block halving. Bitcoin seems to be doing decently well. It has not slammed back down to like 9K. It's just being stagnant. It might stay there for a couple months, or it might stay there for a couple weeks, or it might shoot up. Who knows? Bitcoin just does its own thing, but I know we need Bitcoin to rise before other coins can rise from the ashes like phoenixes. So before we get into the markets, I'd like to give another shout out to my wonderful Patreon subscribers, Sergio, Scott Cole, Mac Harris, Bread Garlic House, Sean D, and AJ. Thank you so much for your unwavering support. I love you so much. Let's take a look at the markets. Oh, shout out to subscriber gang, affiliate gang. Love you. Yeah, so Bitcoin, like I said, is at 11.5. Still kind of stuck there. Ethereum is slightly correcting from its $400 massive gain. XRP is no longer pumping. I think Dylan K sold all his XRP because I have not seen him on my videos for many moons. Not really much to talk about. It looks like it's a sea of red. People are taking profits. Compound is up 49% for some reason. IrisNet, never heard of that, but it is pumping 40% for some reason. Yeah. Not really much to talk about. And nothing seems to be dumping super hard. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for joining me with the show today. I really appreciate you. Don't let your memes be dreams, and I hope to come talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day, guys.